Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to learn English phrasal verbs through a story. This is one of the most effective ways to remember new vocabulary because you'll hear the expressions used naturally in context instead of memorizing them from a list. Before we begin, I recommend checking the 3 practice links in the description. Spend a few minutes reviewing the phrasal verbs and trying the exercises first. Then come back and listen to today's story. Afterwards, go back to the exercises and see how much easier they are. Hearing vocabulary in context makes it much easier to remember. As you listen, don't worry if you don't understand every phrasal verb immediately. Try to guess the meaning from the situation. Ready? Let's begin. Oliver had always enjoyed exploring new places. After months of planning, he finally organized a weekend camping trip with 4 close friends. Everyone was excited and they couldn't wait to leave the city behind. Just after sunrise, Jake arrived to call for Oliver. "Come on," he shouted. "Everyone's waiting." Oliver picked up his backpack, locked the front door, and climbed into the car. The group laughed, shared stories, and listened to music as they drove through the countryside. About halfway there, the engine suddenly broke down. The car rolled to a stop beside a quiet road surrounded by fields. Jake looked at the dashboard and sighed. "We'll have to deal with this somehow." Oliver checked his phone but couldn't find a signal. "I guess we can't depend on technology today." With no other choice, they started walking. After 20 minutes, they reached an old farmhouse where an elderly couple welcomed them inside and offered them cold drinks while they waited for help. During their conversation, Oliver found out that the old man had traveled across Europe in an old camper van when he was younger. "There were plenty of problems," the man said, "but I never wanted to give up. Every challenge became another story." Soon, a mechanic arrived and repaired the car. Before the friends left, the old woman handed out homemade sandwiches. "You'll be hungry later," she said with a smile. The group thanked the couple, got back on the road, and decided to carry on with the trip. When they finally reached the campsite, another surprise was waiting. Someone had broken into the equipment shed during the night and stolen several tents. The campsite manager apologized and promised to investigate, but there wasn't much he could do immediately. Since they didn't have enough equipment, they decided to put off their hike until the next morning. Instead, they explored a nearby lake, played cards, and enjoyed the peaceful afternoon together. Just before sunset, 2 more friends unexpectedly turned up. "We saw your photos online," one of them laughed. "We thought we'd surprise you." The following morning, Oliver picked up his backpack and smiled. "Let's go for the highest viewpoint." The climb was longer than expected. Everyone became tired, but nobody wanted to stop. Whenever someone slowed down, another friend encouraged them to keep on going. After several hours, they finally reached the top. The view was incredible. Forests, rivers, and mountains stretched as far as they could see. As they ate lunch, Oliver remembered everything that had happened. If the car hadn't broken down, they would never have met the kind couple. If they hadn't arrived late, their other friends wouldn't have turned up. Sometimes unexpected problems create the best memories. On the drive home, Oliver realized that adventures rarely go exactly as planned. Years later, when his own children grew up, he hoped they would always look after each other, never give up when life became difficult, and keep on exploring the world with curiosity. What began as a simple camping trip ended up becoming one of the happiest weekends any of them could remember. Now it's your turn. How many phrasal verbs did you hear? Pause the video and write down as many as you can remember before checking the answers. Then visit the practice links in the description and complete the exercises again. You'll probably find them much easier after hearing these expressions used in a real story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next English story.